So, hello everybody, and welcome to this week's Wilson Waffling Live. Now, today I'm virtually winging it, mainly because I'm off away next week and I've been busy prepping for that. And so I thought I would just wing it today, but keep everybody up to date. I'm also streaming this without looking at Ustream, so I really have no idea what the quality is like or anything. I am recording it as well. So hopefully I'll be able to pop it onto YouTube at a later date. So to start off with, I would like to say that this is Wilson Waffling Live on Sunday, the 6th of July 2014. 6th of July 2014, and it is a very special day here in Yorkshire. And I would like to dedicate this week's Wilson Waffling Live to my sister. And the reason I would like to dedicate this to my sister is because she has provided today. So I think you might have lost the audio there a bit. Sorry about that. So this is my sister's picture of the Tour de France going through York earlier on this morning. And so this is going to be my picture for the day. And so now here we go with a click of my fingers. Here I am in the Tour de France with my yellow t-shirt, my yellow shirt on. I do apologise because the actual lighting today is quite dark. Oh, that's a bit better. It's a green screen's a bit fuzzy roundabout, but I apologise for that. So here I am in the Tour de France. That I think that guy's there. That is a polka dot. Is that the climber, best climber? Is it? Well, see, I've got the yellow shirt on, so I'm in the lead. In the lead, I am, which is cool. So yeah, so there's my picture of the day. So what have I got now? There's no image of the day today, but I would like to get straight into this today's Wilson Waffling by talking about some other exciting things that are happening. And the first thing I would like to talk about is the results of the poll. Can you remember every week I do this poll, and I decided to let this poll last for a whole month. And so today I have the results. Now I can't remember exactly how many people had done it last week, but I think it was 25. So to start off with, can I say that I am absolutely astounded, sorry, even to say that I'm quite shocked. I'm quite shocked to say that 28 people, I repeat, 28 people have actually voted. 28 people. So without further ado, let's have a look at the poll, the results of the poll. Now, if you remember, the poll was, what is your favorite age group to teach? What is your favorite age group to teach? So I'm going to zip across now, and here are the results. Ching, there we go. So these are the favorite age group to teach. So you could see here, we got a nice pie chart there, or we can put it into a bar chart. I quite like the pie chart. Let's start with the bar chart. So you can see here that, I'm sorry, nursery, you're very low. Not many people like nursery. We've got year 1, year 2 here. So let's zoom. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit so we can see the actual numbers. So you could see the numbers, and then we'll be able to see for definite what we've got. So reception, 3 people. 3 people prefer to teach reception. Nobody likes to teach year 1. You awful people, you. Nobody prefers year 1. Okay, never mind year 1s. Year 2, very popular with 6. Very popular with 6. Year 3, 4. But the winner, this big chunk here, with 9 votes out of the 28, that's about 32%, look, 9 votes got year 4. Fantastic. Then year 5, 2, and year 6, 4. Okay, so 9 votes for year 4, which is quite nice, I must admit, because my favourite year group to teach is actually year 3, 4. I actually like year 3, 4. So you can see from this sort of like year 3 and year 4, so 9. But year 2 is very popular as well. Year 2 very popular. So we'll let that. We'll say year 2 and year 4 are the winners. Year 2 and year 4 are the winners. So brilliant. So, and that has been the best score I've ever had for a poll. So if you voted, thank you very much. I appreciate you clicking. 28 people voted. Fantastic. Thank you very much. So remember, if you would like to follow me at all throughout this waffle, then by all means you can check out Wilson, my Twitter, which is on the screen now, just there, at iWilsonYSJ, and you can follow me. Unfortunately, the chat room's not up at the moment, but really and truly, I think that was a bit of a dead thing, since very few people sort of like came and chatted, which meant that I was very much alone. Can you see my green screen's failing me slightly? Can you see just up at the top there? I might have to do some adjusting. Okay, so never mind. I'll come back to it in a second. So, if you remember, let's just go across to my Twitter feed. Let's go across to the Twitter feed. Is there anybody on the Twitter feed? And the answer is no. Nobody currently on the Twitter feed. Nobody tweeted me, I don't think. Doesn't look like it. No. Somebody, Peter, there asking about or whether or not the Temple Hall's been done, which I've sorted that out. So not a lot of people on Twitter. We'll keep that open as we go along. So next thing I wanted to talk about was Wilson waffling. Okay, and this is sort of like, I went through during the week. I've got a presentation coming up. And the presentation is all about the use of social media. And I thought, right, I'm going to go through all my sort of like tweets that I do to see. And although there was lots of tweets, lots of very interesting tweets, I'm quite self-possessive, aren't I? Well, not self-possessive. I don't think that's the right word. I mean, I proclaim my own work a lot. Because although I tweet a lot of things about education, a lot of it is, can you do this? Do this for me. Do this for me. Do this for me. Have you tweeted here? So I do apologize, and I probably get on people's wick about it. But bear with me. Once I've built up some followers, once I get to my subscriptions on YouTube, then we'll be away. So, 2 things. First things first, I've got a new little badge. Can you see my new little badge here? I don't know if you can see that there. It's a bit out of focus on my screen, which means you probably can't see it, but it says Top E-Learning Blogs. And it says this blog is ranked 106. Yes! 106. How smart is that? 106. I am so chuffed that I'm 106. Now, how that's organized is that as people retweet my blogs and interact with it, then it goes down, down, down. Noticed also there's been a slight improvement because I'm also 557. 557 here, which is cool. It was over 570 at one point, but it's coming back down, 557, which is fantastic. So we're on the right track with that. So I feel quite chuffed. So what is this week's Wilson waffling about? Do you know what I'm going to have to do? I've decided is that I'm going to have to get some kind of sound or some intake. I tried to bring in my Wilson Waffling live that thing today, but I couldn't, and it wasn't working. So I am working on it, and I am working on getting a new computer as well. I am working on getting a new computer, and I am working on getting a new this, that, and the other, and so forth and so on. And I'm sorry if you're watching on Ustream because I think you got the ads there now because I haven't bought it yet. So I'm not doing very well. I just noticed, look, I didn't put me I did I didn't lay my hair flat when I put me headphones on. So I've got spiky hair. Yeah, for spiky hair. Oh yes. Perhaps oh no. Just look at the riders. Just look at the riders. That's absolutely fine. So yeah, so let's have a look at Wilson Waffling. And this week's Wilson Waffling was entitled Mr. Wilson, look, I can do this. And it's all about how I used to teach technology. And the first thing I must say, look at this fantastic picture. Can you see it? I'm just trying to get it to go get bigger. I'm just seeing if I can get it bigger for you guys so you can see it. Here we go. Will it go any bigger? Let's hope. Yeah, look at that. Now, can I say I put on the teaching technology part, but the rest I actually got. And there's actually a wonderful site that you can get all your you can get free pictures from. Okay, and it's called. Just type in and get it up on the other screen for you, and then you can see it. So can you see here? Let me just do that. It's actually called. I have to be careful what's on the screen because I don't want to select. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it. Look what's on the screen at the moment. Oh, look at that. So Pixabay is a wonderful website because you can go there and it has free, I repeat, free images. So I really love this. So you can click on images and they will be free. Okay, so and you can download them and whatever. So look at that cute little rabbit there. Okay, and you can search here as well. So I can't spell guinea pig. I didn't spell it right, I know. Oh no. Let's put hamster. I can spell hamster. So here we go, hamster. Now these up here you have to pay for, but these down here you don't. So if you want a picture, look at this cute little picture of a hamster. How cute is that? So go along to pixabay.com. That's what it's called, and then you can actually search for popular images, and you can download them, and you can see them, and have a look at them, and it's really good site. And I sort of like take them and sort of like change them a bit. So I've just managed to type in correctly guinea pig now. So let's just zip across here and look. A whole site full of. I really like guinea pigs. Really like guinea pigs. Look at them. They go ooh, ooh, like that, or they go like that. Brilliant. I used to have guinea pigs when I was little. Oh, just look at them. Oh, how cute is that? I don't want one now. So please, please, please don't buy me one. I actually went to a school the other day and they actually had hamsters in the classroom. And I haven't seen hamsters in the classroom for a long, long time. And I thought, wow, hamsters in the classroom. That's, unusual. Unusual, most definitely. So so that's pixabay.com. So if you want to get any free images forever, anytime, then go along to pixabay.com. So here's Wilson Waffling this week, and this week's Wilson Waffling is all about teaching technology. And what I've done is that I've tried to cast my mind back to how I used to teach technology. And technology in the sense of computer programming and things like that. And basically, what I've sort of like focused on is sort of like three areas. The first one is all about the importance of skills, okay, and how it's important to actually teach skills to children. And I think it's really important to teach these skills to children so they know um, how and how to interact with a computer because or a program, sorry, because only when they can interact with the computer and the program can they apply those skills, and that's really important. So second to that, what I talk about is the use of technology to support learning or the teaching of IT. And that's when I talk, there's a program and I talk about it in here. And if anybody can tell me or what, I'll tweet me the name of this program, I would appreciate it. There was a program that used to take over my ICT suite. It used to allow me to control everybody's computers. And so I could turn people's computers on and off or share them around the place. And it was absolutely fantastic and I loved it. And I can't remember what the name of it was at all. And so if you can remember if you know what the name of it's, I want to say something like Net Nanny, but I know it's not Net Nanny or Netgear. It's Net something, I think. But if you do know what it is, then just tweet me. Just tweet me at iWilsonYSJ, and then I can see I can think what it is. Somebody can remind me because I'm getting old, my memory's going, and I've totally completely forgotten. Okay, so I talk about that, and then the next thing I talk about is that I talk about this time to play or explore, and this to me is really important. And I talk a lot about this in science as well, in the idea that children should be given the opportunity to actually explore and investigate things. And one thing I used to do with my ICT lessons is that I used to ensure that the children had an opportunity just to play with the computer and the program, sorry, and actually interact with it and actually try to find out for themselves what it could do. And as well as promoting their own learning, it also sort of like reinforced this idea that they couldn't break anything. They couldn't break anything. And I wanted them to be aware that they could try things, they could do new things, but it didn't matter. They weren't going to break the program. So I talk about that there. And then finally what I talk about down at the bottom is almost like the difficulty of teaching ICT in the sense that, there's the subject knowledge of the programs that you have to teach, but also the pedagogy as well. And that if you don't get the differentiation right, and a lot of the time there's not a lot of differentiation in ICT lessons when I was teaching. Obviously now there's probably a lot more, but we tend to just give the same thing to everybody rather than to make things open-ended, etc. So I just briefly talk about that at the bottom. At the end of the blog. So that's this week's Wilson Waffling. And remember that if you are interested in the things I've talked about technology, then by all means nip along to the blog and you can go to the front page or to the Wilson Waffling the blog page, and down just underneath the main titles on the main blog page you can see previous week's blog posts. And remember, this was just when you thought it was safe to go back in. And this one is technology to replace face-to-face teaching. And I'll be interested as students what you think about that, and teachers as well. And of course, the most popular one at the moment is facing up to selfies, this one here with my scary face on. So if you want to go along and have a look at some of those, then by all means do so. And click on Wilson Waffling, and that's at wilsonwaffling.co.uk. Now then, if you feel like you want to give a comment to Wilson Waffling, or if you want to tweet me, then by all means give me a tweet. Here it is yet again. Or you can add a comment on Google Plus or anything like that. But if you remember, we were having a bit of a competition. And I had shown you this app which was called Decide Now. And the idea of this app was that you could spin the wheel, and anybody who was actually had contributed to the show in any way, they either on Twitter or on Facebook or anything like that, they were going to be put into the spin the wheel, and I was going to spin the wheel, and then we were going to decide who got the acclaimed I Waffled with Wilson badge. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I think there's 4 of these in existence at the moment. So hopefully somebody's watching today's show who will be waiting on the edge of their seat, wait for this, because I spin the wheel once a month, only once a month. Now, so far, these are the names that we've got. So these are the names that we've got. And so they've all sort of like participated. And I don't know how this next bit's going to work. So bear with me. Those are the names that we've got. And I've put all those names on my wheel here. Can you see my wheel? Now, isn't that weird? Because can you see there's a bit of green going on? So the green screen, can you see? You could, you could actually see the riders through the middle. Perhaps green was the wrong colour to have on my wheel. So here we go. So here's my spin the wheel, and this is a trial run. So can you see I can spin it like this? It actually has sound. Let's see if I can get this sound for you. Can you hear that at all? I don't know if you can hear that. Click, 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 click. So, and just so you know, see, can you see up at the top, this here, you can see people's names flashing by. Okay, so this is it, folks. Here we go. This is for the first ever I Waffled with Wilson badge on Wilson Waffling Live. So, 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. What's slowing down, slowing down? Oh! And it's Adam! Adam! Adam, you've won an I Waffled with Wilson badge. Well done. So, Adam, now I know who Adam is, and I know that Adam will be I'll see Adam in October when he comes back to university. So I will present him with the I Waffled with Wilson badge. So thank you everybody else who participated in that. And sorry that you didn't win if you were involved, but remember, I'll start a new Wilson Waffling Live in a couple of weeks, and probably next Sunday or maybe later, and you can start participating again for the next I Waffled with Wilson badge. So, where are we up to? I've done that. Now then, just to say that next week is going to be a quiet week. And the reason next week's going to be a quiet week is that because I'm not actually going to be at university. In fact, I'm actually going to be jet setting around the country. Well, hardly jet setting. I'm going by train. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that I don't like leaving my house or the country or whatever like that. But you'll be pleased to know that I'll be going around. I'm going to 2 places, and I'll be setting off tomorrow. And I will, of course, be tweeting. I'm guest speaker in a higher education academy talk on Tuesday. So look out for my tweets on Tuesday. And if I'm asking any questions, then by all means, just pop your answer and reply to me. It'd be lovely to see it in action, or use the hashtag that we're using. If you're not, then that's absolutely fine. And then I'm going to what's known as the APT conference down in Oxford. So hope you've enjoyed this. So basically I'm not going to be around. But I will be tweeting. So I'm emailing probably less so, but I will be tweeting. So you can stay in touch with me via tweet if I'm around. And that's virtually it. So no image of the day today. If you'll be watching this on Ustream, then I apologise for the quality. I have no idea what it looks like at all, but I am going to go and have a look shortly. Well done, Adam, for winning the I Waffled with Wilson badge. I'll get that to you in the new semester in September, and I look forward to seeing you wearing it proudly. wearing it proudly. So that's the end for Wilson Waffling Live this week. It's only been a 25-minute show. Remember, you can see Wilson Waffling Live every week at about on Sunday at 2 o'clock. This might be changing in the future, or I'll see how it goes. And you can also follow me on. You can also catch up with it as well on YouTube. And I post everything up on YouTube, so you can always go over to YouTube and see the past episodes. And there's a nice playlist there called Wilson Waffling Live. And I do apologize that there was no Minecraft video this week, but unfortunately, I didn't have time. So I do apologize for that. But hopefully, I'll get that sorted. But by all means, go along, pop along to my webpage, my YouTube channel. There's episode 7, which was called Frolicking with Nature. And of course, under here, that's all my, here's my Wilson Waffling Minecraft videos. And then below that is my Wilson Waffling Live, including the first one. And it's really interesting. The first few have quite a few posts, views, and it's really interesting that the first one has 43, the next one has 47. The really bad one, the one that had really bad quality, has 84 views, and then the one after that has 13. So I'm figuring people saw the 84 one, the one that was bad, and thought, good grief, this is rubbish, and actually stopped watching. So it's a bit disappointed actually, because I was just getting into it then. So you can see that the views actually go down, which is a bit of a shame, because they got a little bit better after that. But unfortunately, such is the way of YouTube. Fickle people, fickle. So yes, so first one 43, 47, really bad one, 84. The other thing the other reason I think it's probably high is because I cheated a bit, and in one of the tags I put Calabro. So I think a lot of people might be searching for Calabro and seeing that and clicking on it. So which is a bit naughty, I know. But anyway, we're down to the die-hard fans now. 13, 11, 10, and we're down to single figures now. We're down to single figures. So if you are one of the single figure people, last week, episode 6, phonics, tubes, and twitching, got a grand total of 8 views. So thank you, those 8 people. Thank you, I appreciate it. So if you would like to go watch and see the past episodes of Wilson Waffling Live, then by all means go along to my YouTube channel. And remember, it is a target of mine for the new year to try to get more subscribers. And at the present moment in time, I have a staggering 22 subscribers. I have 22 subscribers, and I think the target that I set myself is 25. So currently I have 22 subscribers. That's there, 22. So I need 3 more subscribers. So I don't care. I don't care how you do it. Just go and subscribe. Just make up a channel. Make up a channel and subscribe to me. That would be fantastic. Cheers. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate. So, hope you've enjoyed this week's show. Well done, Adam. Well done, Adam. I'll get your badge to you as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the week, and follow me on Twitter if you're around to see what I'm up to. Remember, it's at iWilsonYSJ. Hope you've enjoyed the Tour de France. If you were in York, hope you've enjoyed that and you enjoyed seeing it. And until next time, I will catch you all later. Catch you all later. See ya. Bye. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.